welcome to Su Vida. I'm Vanessa Ramirez. Today we visit St. Vincent de Paul to learn more on how they support our community. The Society of St. Vincent de Paul harnesses the power of community and partnerships to feed, clothe, house, and heal individuals and families in our community. As important, St. Vincent de Paul also provides meaningful opportunities for volunteers to serve their neighbors in need with love and compassion. We've got all that and more amazing stories that you don't want to miss. Thanks for joining us today on Su Vida. Joining us now is Shanika Forte, the director here at Urban Farms at St. Vincent de Paul. So thank you for sharing the farm with us.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, so for many people, when they hear St. Vincent de Paul, they think of a food bank or a community pantry. But what they might not realize is that you actually grow and harvest a lot of your fresh produce through the Urban Farms program. So can you tell us about that?
Absolutely, yeah. So we have 3 urban farms here, 2 of them in the Phoenix area, 1 in Mesa. They're all coincide with a dining room. We take the produce from our farms and we take it right into our kitchens. It's either going to go into a meal, a food box, or into our mercado where we hand it out to all of the community members that come to us for services. So the urban farm is not only a place where we grow food, but it's also a place where the community can come and gather. They can come and get their hands in the dirt, learn how to grow their own food, be more sustainable. It's a place for you to do team building activities. It's a place for you to come out and really just learn how to grow your own food, be more sustainable, get your hands in the dirt, because you can also find a lot of mental health and wellness practices going on in the farm as well.
The produce that is harvested here, how does that help support St. Vincent de Paul's initiatives?
Right, so the produce here does go into our dining rooms. Our dining rooms feed anyone that is in need of a meal. So any food insecure individuals around the valley can come to us and get a free meal from us. So the dining rooms, it goes to the meals in the dining rooms. If you come through for our food box, we do a drive-through farmers market here twice a month. You come through, you're going to get our produce in those boxes. If you come to our family evening meal for a meal, you're also going to be able to take home produce on the days that we have the mercado. And it's free, and we just want everyone to eat healthy, nutritious food.
The Urban Farm program offers a unique way to volunteer. Can you tell us more?
Absolutely. So we have 3 urban farms, like I said before. All of them have different days that you can come in and volunteer with us. Right now, the hours run from about 7 to about 11 or 12. You can come in, you can help us plant, you can help us harvest, you can help us maintain the space. You can learn how to prune trees. You can learn how to plant, when to plant, how to save seeds, how to start seeds. So yeah, this is a different opportunity than most places have when it comes to volunteering, because you're going to be outside in the elements, in the weather, in nature, and also doing something that's going to be great because it's going to go right inside to feed people in need.
How else can people support St. Vincent de Paul?
The farms in particular, we always need tools, soil, seeds, anything that you can give us to help us grow food for the individuals. And then we also have our drives during the year that you can participate in and donate to. But to the farm in particular, we can take your seeds, your time, your plants, whatever you have, we'll take it.
So that means there's a ton of different ways for you to get involved here at St. Vincent de Paul during the holiday season. To learn more, go ahead and visit stvincentdepaul.net, and we'll be back with more Su Vida right after this.
Su Vida is brought to you by Sands Chevrolet. Sands is the one. And Chicanos por la Causa. We are CPLC.
I love the holidays. It's a great reminder that we have so much to be thankful for. And one of my favorite things to do around the holidays is spend time with family and friends. And in many Mexican households, any gathering, whether it's a small catch-up or a huge celebration, is not complete without pan dulce, specifically conchas. So let's check in with Cocina Adamex to see how they're taking conchas up a notch.
Hi, my name is Adriana Zapata, owner of Cocina Adamex. Here at Cocina Adamex, we proudly offer all of your traditional Mexican dishes. But that's not all we make. We also make fresh tortillas and pan dulce every day. Follow me to the bakery where we're going to show you how to make our extra large concha. Come on. In traditional Mexican panaderias, there's a wide variety of pan dulce, but probably the one that people recognize the most is the concha. Here's what we would need to make one: flour, yeast, salt, sugar, butter, eggs, vanilla, and milk. So now that we've mixed all of our ingredients, the next part is probably the funnest part, is decorating the concha. We have shortening. I think one of the most traditional pieces in Mexican pan dulce is probably the concha, one of the most popular ones. It's definitely one of my favorite. I remember my mom going to the panaderia, bringing the pan dulce home, and right away, all of us kids would fight for all of the pieces, and I would go straight for the concha. I don't know, maybe because it's the biggest piece or made the biggest mess. My favorite part was breaking it up, dunking it in the coffee. When we decided to make the extra large concha, one of the ideas that we had was bringing families together again, and also sharing our culture with people here in Arizona and other states that come and visit us as well. So once we've had the pasta all evenly spread, the next part is actually making the concha pattern. So we take this cutter and we just start making the line, like a concha or a seashell. After this, it goes in the proofer for about 20 minutes. After it's risen, then we put it in the oven. After that, it's ready to share. And there you have it. That's how we make an extra large concha. And what better way to enjoy the concha than with an extra large cup of coffee or a café de olla? Here at Cocina Adamex, we'd be happy to make one for you, whether you want to come in and enjoy it here or you want to take it to go for your next event or gathering. You can find more information at cocinaadamex.com. And remember, every December we start taking orders for Rosca de Reyes, so keep us in mind. We'd love to make one for you. We can't wait to see you.
Pan dulce, or sweetbread, is very popular in the Hispanic culture, not only because it's a delicious sweet treat, but it sparks conversation and honors core values like food and togetherness. Copper State Credit Union provides its members with personalized service no matter where you're on your financial journey, so that way you're prepared for the holidays and year-round.
Copper State Credit Union got its start back in 2020. There are so many amazing advantages of being a credit union member. I'm very passionate about that. I have a lot of favorite benefits of being a credit union member, a few of them being our relationship here at the credit union with GreenPath, who offers free and confidential financial counseling when you're a member of Copper State Credit Union. We also offer a free financial consultation through our Copper State Wealth Management. We offer a very awesome cashback checking account where you can make up to 1% cashback on everyday purchases, which is pretty neat. Credit score to make sure that everything is falling in line and there's nothing that you need to check up on within our app, and there's no hard hit on your credit to check in and make sure everything's looking good. We also offer Zelle through our mobile app. So we try to make it very convenient and modern while keeping in mind that local service and really caring about our members and their financial journeys. We have very strong values here at Copper State Credit Union. We try to incorporate them into everything that we do. We're very passionate about helping our local families, our member families, and our work families, empowering people that they can take charge of their finances. It can be a very overwhelming topic. So empowering people to make those decisions and work towards financial prosperity. Try and just flip the script and keep finances exciting, something that people can really dive into and feel passionate about. We want to really push our members and staff to bring forward new ideas to kind of evolve and change as the times do. We want to respect our members, respect our community, respect our fellow staff, and keep that at the forefront of everything we do. Copper State Credit Union provides all the same products and services as any local bank would or any financial institution would. So deposit products can range from savings accounts to our cashback checking account, high yield savings accounts. We also offer a wide variety of loan products, from mortgages, home equity loans, student loans, credit cards, personal loans. So really anything and everything we try to touch on here. When you walk in, you'll be greeted as if we're expecting you to be there, and then you're gonna get that personalized service. So whatever you're coming in for, wherever you're at with your financial journey, whatever your priorities are for your specific family, we're here to help you. We're excited to see our members, we're excited to have you in, we're excited to help you guys. You can follow us on any social media channel at Copper State Credit Union, or you can visit us online at copperstatecu.org.
We've got more Su Vida coming up next, so stick around. Families come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes we need help from our community to raise the next generation. Chicana por la Causa's parenting education program empowers parents to raise healthy and successful children.
When I was growing up, my mother and my dad were not there for us. And I don't want my grandkids to grow up like that. I have 7 grandkids that I have custody of, and I have 2 great-granddaughters. They all live with me. My kids' ages is from 2 to 18. I've been coming to Parenting Arizona for 10 years. Everything I've learned here has helped me a lot. You know, with the classes, with the socials, and you know, everything that they do here helps. It helps a lot. Bring my kids here before they went to kindergarten. They learn how to color, how to you know, pay attention, sit down and listen to somebody read to them. They learned a lot with that, and I really liked it because when they started going to kindergarten, they knew how to, you know, sit down, listen, and sit in a group where they would read a book. And they do that. They learn how to do that here, and then they were doing it at school. On workshops that they do with the grown-ups, you know, like child development, their emotions and stuff, it helps me to be able to relate to them. With Kylie, you know, she's a girl, you know, her emotions, because a lot of the times you're like, you go through a day, you don't even think about how they feel or what's troubling and stuff like that. And a lot of the classes help you how to help them with their emotionals, you know, with their thinking. I took some classes from my teen, and it was for drug prevention, alcohol, and trying to get themselves out of trouble, prevent them from, you know, doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. To Renato, I am so grateful he's here. I love him. I like the way he is, like the way he relates to the kids, you know. And when Nathan's 15 now, when he comes in, it's, "Hi, Nathan," and Nathan's like, "Hi."
How are you? We have services across the state, and that runs the range, right? Not when we say parents, we're talking about all caregivers. We're talking about foster parents, we're talking about grandparents, we're talking about parents, tias, tios, everybody that is involved, right? Because we're not telling parents how to parent. We're giving them different tools that they can use so that we can also fill in those gaps of any information. So I think the most important thing is to connect with those spaces, to connect with the people in your community, to connect with your neighbors. But it can be hard to ask for help for yourself. So my biggest piece of advice is gonna be seek that connection and ask for help.
As we honor the contributions of our veterans, let's remember that they need support from us too. Through its dedicated program in Texas, CPOC is committed to assisting veterans in need and recognizing all they've done for our country and helping them live with dignity.
When I moved to Texas, I made a $75,000 investment into a property, and I got completely used. So I've lost all of that money. I was left with no place to live. I was being evicted from the house that I was living in. I was working with Belinda from the VA, and she said, "You know what, Chuck, I just came from this event where Jerry spoke about his new program." So I called Jerry, and Jerry and I had a great conversation. I am now in a place where I actually sleep at night. And so I'm very happy that we were able to expedite the need. It's something that I was so grateful to find. It makes a huge difference in the way that they communicate. When you're the person trying to get the help, you have a feeling of despair and loneliness that if you get put through the ringer every time you ask for help, you're going to stop asking. CPLC does not handle life that way. They seem to be so much more respectful of the situation, the circumstances, and the potential condition of a veteran who has not told them what their PTSD triggers are yet. So it takes a great skill to be able to have that kind of understanding of humanity. As a veteran, I never thought I needed help from anyone. I never wanted to accept any help from anyone. But you have to realize the depth of your humanity. And the deeper you look at yourself, the more you're going to know you're going to need somebody somewhere. And for me, CPLC did that.
When Chuck Loring came to the office, he stepped into our conference room, we had a conversation, and just kind of told us their story of where he came from and where he was headed. And also he had mentioned that he became homeless. We connect him to every single type of resource that we can potentially connect him with, and it worked for him. The program worked, and so this is why we're so proud of this program. And there's others out there we're hoping to get also to support in mental health.
For somebody who has served our country, I think it's incredibly important to put them ahead. Want them to be seen, that's what we want, and who better to know how to serve them than Chicanos por la Causa's own veteran battle cry program. By having people who know how to provide services to the veteran community, they know what it's like to serve our country and the importance of who these people represent for our country.
Stick around, we got more Su Vida right after this.
Su Vida is brought to you by Sands Chevrolet. Sands is the one. And Chicanos por la Causa. We are CPLC.
Hi guys, I'm Harrison. I'm the Urban Farm Coordinator for St. Vincent de Paul. I'm one of the 3 Urban Farm Coordinators for our Urban Farm program. We actually provide organic produce to families in need and give that opportunity to them by hosting a free mercado every Wednesday for them to come to at around 4 p.m. El Mercado is our extension of our Urban Farm program where families can come and get produce and take it home for free. It consists of mostly just organic produce, teas and tinctures that actually are supposed to help with their diets as well. And what's really cool about it is that it feels very empowering to our clients just because they are able to decide what they're gonna feed their families with throughout the week, produce-wise, and we're also there to give them recipe ideas and other ways that they could possibly use the produce too. For more information about our Mercado or anything St. Vincent de Paul related, you can go to our website, stvincentdepaul.net.
Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. I'm Vanessa Ramirez. Today we're at St. Vincent de Paul serving our community through Helping Hands. And Tucson Appliance Company has been serving the Southern Arizona community for over 30 years by providing top-notch appliances and community outreach.
Hi, my name is Chris Edwards, and I'm the owner of Tucson Appliance Company. All we sell is appliances, washers, dryers, refrigerators, ranges, dishwashers to everybody, but we have something for everybody because we have reconditioned appliances. We have scratch and dent appliances that are discounted, and we have new appliances. Plus, we have high-end appliances. My dad, he started a place called Bill Edwards Distributing Company. We distributed appliances. I worked in the warehouse. I delivered appliances, and most importantly, I cleaned the toilets, believe it or not. So you have to start somewhere. He was able to sell reconditioned appliances that we would fix from people that didn't want to fix them. We'd resell them and make some money. That's how we started selling appliances to everybody. We started building up to Tucson Appliance. He got me to be the salesperson. And once I got on the sales, let me tell you, I'm really good at that. In 1997, when we did our first commercial, The Incredible Hulk, it went ballistic. And oh my gosh, let's go 150 commercials later. I've got my son following in my footsteps, and I'm so proud of him and so blessed to be in the appliance industry because we get to help so many people.
I've always seen my dad go out onto community events ever since I was a little kid, but I never really noticed how much of an impact that actually made until I started here when I was 18 years old. And ever since then, he's always taught me to be out for the community. We are involved with the American Heart Association through donations, and specifically, we are the chairs for the 2025 Heart and Stroke Ball.
My daughter Cameron is involved with the American Heart Association Heart Ball. I'm so proud of her. It's a heart and stroke ball, and we're going to turn it purple.
Giving back to the community is so important to my family because it makes our hearts happy. It's going to be super fun to cheer alongside my father and my brother because it's family.
And the best part of all is that all funds raised in the 2025 Heart and Stroke Ball stay right here in Southern Arizona.
It's so important to volunteer your time to any nonprofit cause because it's helping out the community.
It is so important to the Edwards family because I believe in local. It makes my heart happy, and I am blessed to be in the appliance industry, to be able to help so many people in need, because there's not many other appliance stores that do what I do, and I love my community. So anytime I get the opportunity to donate, I do. Tucson Appliance would not be where it is today without these two mothers, Cynthia Edwards. She couldn't make it here for the shoot, but that's right, we wouldn't be here. She gave us the time to build this empire. Only at Tucson Appliance, where you are priority.
Thank you for joining us today, and thank you to St. Vincent de Paul for having us out. And don't forget, if you want to utilize or support St. Vincent de Paul, just visit them at stvincentdepaul.net. We're so grateful for you, and we can't wait to see you on the next Su Vida.